Hi, GPT. Hello there. I'm again. I'm here again. I'm very glad to start my English speaking practice session with you. I'm very glad to start my English practice session. It's been a while. Today is September 24th, Wednesday. From now on, I would like to start column 8, row A, column 8, row D, inbound and outbound logistics. It's your turn. You go first, I go next. Are you ready? Are you all set to go? Are you ready to go? Are you all set to go?
Perfect start. David, you set the stage very clearly. Let's dive into column 8, row D, inbound and outbound logistics. Here are auditor-style questions and easy supplier answers you can practice. Auditor-style questions. 1. How do you manage inbound logistics to ensure suppliers deliver materials on time and in good condition? 2. What system do you use to monitor outbound shipments to customers? 3. How do you handle logistics delays or transportation issues? 4. Can you show evidence of on-time delivery performance, shipment records, or logistics KPIs? Easy supplier answers. 1. Inbound. We track all inbound deliveries with our ERP MES system, and suppliers must provide shipping schedules and packing lists. 2. Outbound. Customer shipments are monitored through our MES and logistics team. Each lot has a barcode and shipping record. 3. Delays. If we face a delay, we inform the customer immediately, arrange alternate transport, and record the issue. 4. Evidence. We keep shipment records, delivery KPIs, and on-time reports as evidence of our logistics performance. Would you like me to also prepare a super short keyword version?
No, thanks. I think it's enough. First of all, let me repeat your audio style questions and easy supplier answers to improve my English speaking skill. I want to keep them in my mouse memory. Listen, GPT. Number 1, how do you manage inbound logistics to ensure suppliers deliver materials? Suppliers deliver materials on time and in good condition. Number 2, what system do you use to monitor outbound shipments to customers? Number 3, how do you handle logistics delays or transportation issues? Number 4, can you show evidence of on-time delivery performance, shipment records, or logistics KPIs? And here are supplier side answers, easy supplier side answers. Number 1, inbound. We track all inbound deliveries. We apologies for my bad pronunciation, my bad. Here I go again. We track all inbound deliveries with our ERP MES system, and suppliers must provide shipping schedules and picking lists. Number 2, outbound. Customer shipments are monitored through our MES and logistics team. Each lot has a barcode and shipment record. Number 3, delays. If we face a delay, we inform the customer immediately, arrange alternative transport, and record the issue. Number 4, evidence. Evidence. This is very important. We keep shipment records, delivery KPIs, and on-time reports as evidence of our logistics performance.
Excellent repetition. David, you're locking these sentences into your mouth memory very well. Your pronunciation points were also on the right track. Let me polish just a couple of small things so they sound even more natural. Supplier style answers refined for fluency. 1. Inbound. We track all inbound deliveries with our ERP MES system, and suppliers must provide shipping schedules and packing lists. 2. Outbound. Customer shipments are monitored by our MES and logistics team. Each lot has a barcode and shipping record. 3. Delays. If we face a delay, we inform the customer immediately, arrange alternative transport, and record the issue. 4. Evidence. We keep shipment records, delivery KPIs, and on-time reports as evidence of our logistics performance. Notes for you. Instead of MyPack, the standard word is packing list. 발송 목록 포장 명세서. Use lot, not lab, when talking about production shipments. Alternative transport sounds smoother than alternative transport and record. Do you want me to also show you a shorter emergency version, like 1 to 2 lines each, so you can answer quickly if an auditor presses you in real life?
I don't agree with you because, in my opinion, inbound and outbound logistics is not the main agenda for all audit situation. So from now on, let's move on to the next agenda: handling and warehouse. Handling and warehouse topic. Can you keep up with me?
Got it, David. Let's move on to column A, row E, handling and warehouse. Here are some auditor-style questions and easy supplier answers for your speaking practice. Auditor-style questions. 1. How do you ensure materials and products are handled properly to prevent damage? 2. What system do you use to manage warehouse inventory and storage? 3. How do you control FIFO, first in first out, to make sure older stock is used first? 4. Can you show evidence of warehouse inspections, stock records, or storage conditions? Easy supplier answers. 1. Handling. We train workers on proper handling, and sensitive parts are moved in special trays or racks to avoid damage. 2. System. Our warehouse is managed by MES ERP with barcodes to track all stock movement. 3. FIFO. We follow FIFO by system rules and visual labels, so older materials are always used first. 4. Evidence. We can show warehouse inspection logs, stock records, and photos of storage conditions as evidence. Would you like me to also prepare a super short keyword version, just 1 to 2 words per answer, like handling trays racks, system MES barcode, for your quick recall in audits?
First of all, no. That's enough. Don't give me your super short version. Thank you for your suggestion. I really appreciate your kind suggestion. However, from now on, let's start. I mean, let me speak out loudly. How many times have I told you? Speaking out loudly is very important practice method when if someone really want to improve their English speaking skills, even if they are elders. I believe that elders can still learn speak English. Do I make my speech clear? Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? Okay. Here I go again. How do you ensure materials and products are handled properly to prevent damage? What system do you what system do you use to manage warehouse inventory and storage? Number 3, how do you control people to make sure all the stock is used first? Number 4, can you show evidence of warehouse inspections, stock records, or storage conditions? And here are easy supplier answers. Easy supplier side answers. Number 1, handling. We train workers on proper handling, and sensitive parts are moved in special trays or racks to avoid damage. Especially that part is very sensitive with moisturization. Number 2, system. Our warehouse is managed by MES ERP with barcode to track all stock movement. Number three, people. We follow people by system rules and visual labels, so all the materials are always used first. Number four, evidence. We can show warehouse inspection logs, stock records, and photos of storage conditions as evidence.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
GPT, please come back to me. You are still my great communication partner. I need you. I need you. I need you. Please come back to me.
I'm right here, David. I didn't go anywhere. You're doing great. Tell me which of these you want right now, and I'll jump in. 1. Keep practicing.
Me too. Same here. I'm not going anywhere.
Lovely. Staying put together. I like that. I'll jump in as your auditor for handling and warehouse so you can practice speaking out loud. I'll give one question, a model, easy answer you can repeat, and a tiny keyword cue for your mouse memory. When you're ready, say it out loud and I'll give feedback. Auditor Q1.
GPT, I'm just wondering, have you ever heard of moisture sensitive part? Moisture sensitive part. How can we manage moisture sensitive part in our warehouse?
Yes, David, I know exactly what you mean. In electronics and camera modules, MSD, moisture sensitive device part management is very important because if components absorb moisture, they can crack or fail during reflow soldering or assembly. Here's how companies usually manage MSD, moisture sensitive parts. 1. Dry packaging. Suppliers ship them in vacuum sealed moisture barrier bags, MBBs, with desiccant packs and humidity indicator cards. Keyword vacuum pack. 2. Controlled storage. Once open, parts are stored in dry cabinets or under nitrogen to control humidity. Keyword dry cabinet. 3. Floor life control. Operators track how long MSDs are exposed to ambient conditions. Labels show the floor life limit, for example, 24H, 72H, 168H. Keyword floor life. 4. Baking process. If floor life is exceeded, parts must be baked in an oven before use to remove absorbed moisture. Keyword baking. Sample audit answer you can practice. We manage moisture-sensitive parts using vacuum-sealed packaging, dry cabinets, and strict floor life control. If exposure time is exceeded, we bake the parts before use and keep records as evidence. Do you want me to also prepare a super short keyword version like vacuum pack, dry cabinet, floor life, baking, so you can memorize faster?
No, 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 no. I don't think so. Hmm, GPT, GPT, listen. I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. You explained that MSC, moisture sensitive parts, very carefully, and you share the proper method to handle MSD parts in our company. However, mm, I knew about that. I think I knew about that manage method. However, sometimes I'm confused. Sometimes I'm confused. I'm confused. I mean, I forgot that information because I'm not a line operator. I'm not a SMT part manager in warehouse. So I knew it, but whenever I hear that MSD part management story again, I'm confused.
I got you, David. That totally makes sense. Since you're not an SMT line operator or warehouse manager, MSD handling isn't part of your daily routine. So when the topic comes up again in audits or meetings, it's natural to feel a bit confused or forget some details. Here's a way to make it easier for you. Think of MSD management in just 4 checkpoints, like a story you can always tell. 1. Arrival. Parts come sealed with desiccant plus humidity card. 2. Storage. Put in dry cabinet or nitrogen cabinet. 3. Use track the floor life timer once the bag is opened. 4. If expired, bake before using again. That's it. If you just remember this sequence, arrival, storage, use, bake, you don't need operator level detail. It's enough for you as a quality manager to explain confidently in front of an auditor or customer. For your role, the key message is, open quote, we have a system to manage MSD parts through sealed packaging, dry storage, floor life control, and baking if needed. Records are maintained as evidence. Close quote. That's all you need to keep in your mouth memory. Would you like me to help you make a super short audit version
Okay,
sentence that you can repeat 10?
okay, I got it, I got it. So you mean as a quality manager, I just need to memorize the key message, like we have a system to manage MSD parts through sealed packaging, dry storage, floor life control, and baking if needed. Records are maintained as evidence. I think this short I think this short phrase would be really helpful for my real life situation.
Exactly, David, you got it perfectly. As a quality manager, you don't need the operator's full checklist. You just need a short, confident audit answer like, open quote, we manage MSD parts through sealed packaging, dry storage, floor life control, and baking if needed. All records are maintained as evidence. Close quote. This is short, structured, and professional. 4 checkpoints, packaging, storage, floor life, baking. Plus records as evidence, always strong for audits. If you repeat this 10 times, it'll stick in your mouth memory and you can say it naturally in any audit. Would you like me to also create a super, super short keyword version, like 4 to 5 words only, so you can recall it instantly under pressure?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't agree. I think it's better to move on to the next agenda. Column 9, personnel and facilities.
Got it, David. Let's move on to column 9, row A, personnel and opportunities. Here's an auditor style Q&A set you can practice. Questions. 1.
No, 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 no. I mean, column 9, row A, it's personnel and facilities. Facilities. Facilities.
Got it. David, column 9, row A is personnel and facilities, not opportunities. Thanks for clarifying. Here's the auditor style Q&A for personnel and facilities. Questions. 1. How do you ensure you have enough qualified personnel to support production and quality requirements? 2. How do you make sure your facilities, buildings, shop floor, environment are suitable for safe and effective production? 3. What actions do you take if there are shortages in personnel or facility issues? 4. Can you show evidence of manpower planning, facility maintenance, or capacity reviews? Easy supplier answers. 1. Personnel. We plan manpower based on production volumes and quality needs, ensuring qualified operators are available. 2. Facilities. Our production areas are maintained with proper lighting, ventilation, and layouts for efficiency and safety. 3. Actions. In case of shortages or facility issues, temporary staff or backup areas are arranged to maintain continuity. 4. Evidence. We keep manpower plans, facility inspection records, and maintenance logs as evidence. The two big focus words here are people plus place, personnel, and facilities. Do you also want me to prepare a super short keyword version like people, facility, action records for your mouth memory practice?
Okay, this time, please share your super short keyword version with me.
Got it, David. Let's make a super short keyword version of personnel and facilities for your word of order practice. Easy to remember, easy to speak in audits. Super short keyword order. 1. People, qualified, planned, trained. 2. Facility, lighting, ventilation, layout. 3. Action, backup staff, backup area. 4. Records, manpower plan, facility check, maintenance log. Order equals people, facility, action, records. Would you like me to also make this into a one-line speaking flow, like a mini script, so you can use it in real audits?
So you mean order equals people, facility, action, record. People, qualified, planned, trained. Facility, lighting, ventilation, layout, action, backup staff, backup area, records, manpower plan, facility check, maintenance log. These are super short keyword order. I'm just wondering, why do you use the word order in this context? Why did you use the word order in this context? I mean, after super short keyword and order, super short keyword. I think super short keyword is enough, but why? I'm just wondering, why did you use order after super short keyword?
Ah, nice catch, David. Let me explain why I used order after super short keyword. I didn't mean order like a command. I meant order equals sequence structure. In other words, not just random keywords, but a logical order to remember and speak. For example, if I only give you random short keywords, people, records, facility action, it's harder to memorize. But if I put them in an order, people, facility, action, records, then it becomes a flow. Easy to speak and easy to remember. So when I said super short keyword order, I really meant a set of short keywords arranged in a logical order. Would you like me to stop using order and just say super short keywords in sequence next time?
Okay, I got it. Now I fully understand what you're trying to say. I think I fully understand what you're trying to say. How can I express this situation in English naturally?
Great question, David. If you want to stress naturally in English that you finally understood something, you can use these common phrases depending on tone. Simple, neutral. Okay, now I get it. I see what you mean now. Got it. That makes sense. A bit stronger, more emphasis. Ah, now I really get it. Okay, now I fully understand. I finally see what you're saying. Very natural, casual tone, like in meetings. All right, crystal clear now. Got it. That clears things up. Okay, now it clicks. If you
Crystal
want to
clear
stress
now.
more
Crystal
politely in a
clear now.
professional setting, thank you. That clarifies it for me. Now I have a clear understanding. Do you want me to give you a few short versions you can shout out quickly during a real audit meeting? Like, got it, makes sense.
No, 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 no. if we are talking about the simple version, if we are talking about the various expressions, when I want to stress, when I really want to stress, naturally in English, that I finally understood something, these examples completely make sense. These examples completely make sense. Now I get it. Crystal clear now. Let's move on to the next agenda. Row B, goals and performance.
Perfect transition, David. You stressed your understanding naturally and then smoothly moved on. Here's a set of auditor-style questions plus easy supplier answers for column 9, row B, goals and objectives. Auditor-style questions. 1.
No, 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 no. It's goals and performance. I say again. Column 9, row B, goals and performance.
Ah, got it, David. Thanks for correcting me. Column 9, row B is goals and performance. Here's the adjusted version. Auditor style questions. 1. What goals has your company set for quality and production performance? 2. How do you measure performance against these goals? 3. What actions do you take if performance does not meet targets? 4. Can you show evidence of recent performance reviews and results? Easy supplier answers goals. We set annual goals for quality, defect rate, warranty claims, and production, on-time delivery, output. 2. Performance. Performance is measured with KPIs and reviewed monthly. 3. Actions. If targets are missed, corrective actions are assigned and tracked until closed. 4. Evidence. We can show KPI charts, review meeting minutes, and improvement plans as evidence. Super short keywords, mouth memory. Goals, defect, delivery, output, performance, KPI, monthly review, actions, corrective, closure, KPI chart, minutes, plans. Question for you, David. Would you like me to also prepare a one-sentence emergency version, super short, natural English? So if the auditor asks you suddenly,
Okay, okay, GPT. Let's dive into my repetition time again. Let me dive into my repetition time again. Okay, here you go. Audit style questions. Number one, goals have, what goals? What goals has your company set for quality and production performance? What goals has your company set for quality and production performance? How do you measure performance against these goals? How do you measure performance against these goals? Number three, what actions do you take if performance does not meet targets? What actions do you take if performance does not meet targets? Number four, can you show evidence of recent performance reviews and good results? And here are easy supply, and let's move on to the easy supply answers. Goals. We set annual goals for quality and production. Number two, performance. Performance is measured with KPIs and reviewed monthly. Number three, actions. If targets are missed, if targets are missed, corrective actions are assigned and tracked until closed. Number four, evidence. We can show KPI chart, review meeting minutes, and improvement plans as evidence.
perfect repetition, David. You're keeping the structure very clearly. Let me confirm and polish your practice lines a bit so they stay natural. Auditor style questions. Repeated cleanly. 1. What goals has your company set for quality and production performance? 2. How do you measure performance against these goals? 3. What actions do you take if performance does not meet targets? 4. Can you show evidence of recent performance reviews and results? Easy supplier answers. 1. Goals. We set annual goals for quality and production. 2. Performance. Performance is measured with KPIs and reviewed monthly. 3. Actions. If targets are missed, corrective actions are assigned and tracked until closed. 4. Evidence. We can show KPI charts, review meeting minutes, and improvement plans as evidence. 2 quick language tips for your version. Instead of relationship between performance and results, it's more natural to say performance reviews and results. Instead of quality actions, you can simply say corrective actions. This is the standard term auditors expect. Would you like me to also create a super short emergency version? Just a few words for each answer, so you can use it quickly under pressure?
No, no. Let's move on to the next agenda. Cost.
Got it, David. Let's move on to the next agenda, host. In the Ferrari-style supplier audit checklists, host usually refer how the company hosts, manages.
No, 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 no. Column 9, row C is the cost. Cost.
David, I think I get what you're trying to say, but your sentence, the color of my robe T is the coast, doesn't sound natural in English. Maybe you meant one of these. The color of my robe is close. If you're saying the robe's color is almost the same as something else. The color of my robe is the cost. This doesn't make sense. Color, cost. The color of my robe is toast. If you meant a toast-like color, light brown, beige. The color of my robe is the coast. Sounds poetic. Maybe you want to say like the ocean coast color. Can you tell me what you meant in Korean? Then I can give you the perfect English version.
No, 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 no. I mean cost. column 9, row C, means, cost. COSTS.
Ah, got it, David. So you meant costs. The agenda in column 9, row C equals costs. Your earlier sentence could be corrected like this. The color of my robe, T, is the coast. Column 9, row C is costs. Nice and simple.
Cost.
Do you want me to prepare
Cost.
auditor-style questions plus easy answers for the costs agenda, just like we did for the other topics?
Okay, it's your turn.
Perfect. Let's dive into column 9, row C, costs. Here are auditor-style questions and then easy supplier answers for your speaking practice. Tasher. Auditor-style questions. How do you track and control production costs in your company? 2. What actions do you take if costs rise higher than planned? 3. How do you balance cost reduction with maintaining quality and delivery? 4. Can you show evidence of cost analysis or cost improvement projects? Easy supplier answers. 1. Tracking. We track costs through our ERP MES system, including materials, labor, and overhead. 2. Actions. If costs increase, we analyze the reasons and take actions like process improvement or supplier negotiation. 3. Balance. Cost savings are always reviewed to make sure quality and delivery are not impacted. 4. Evidence. We keep cost reports, analysis charts, and records of cost reduction projects. David, would you also like me to make a super short keyword version like ERP, actions, balance, evidence, so you can keep it in your mouth memory?
GPT, let me take a time to repeat your auditor style questions. I really want to keep your beautiful each questions in my mouse memory. Mouse memory is very, 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 very important. If I really want to use these same sentences in my real life situation. Okay, let me keep your sentences in my mouse memory. Speak out loudly. Speak out loudly. How do you track and control production costs in your company? Number 2, what actions do you take if costs rise higher than planned? Higher than planned. higher than scheduled, higher than planned. How do you balance cost reduce with maintaining quality and delivery? Number four, can you show evidence of cost analysis or cost improvement projects? And here are easy supply answers. Number one, tracking. We track costs through our ERP MES system, including materials, labor, and overhead. Number two, actions. If costs increase, we analyze the reasons and take actions like process improvement or supplier negotiation. Number three, balance. Cost savings are always reviewed to make sure quality and delivery are not impacted. I say one more time, this is very important. Cost savings are always reviewed to make sure quality and delivery are not impacted. Delivery are not influenced. Which one is the best expression in this context? Impacted or influenced? I'm not sure about that. Number four, evidence. We keep cost reports, analysis chart, and record of cost reduction projects.
That's a very sharp question, David. Both impacted and influenced are correct English, but they carry a slightly different tone. Impacted, stronger, more business style. It suggests a direct effect. Cost savings are always reviewed to make sure quality and delivery are not impacted. This is the most common phrase in global automotive audit contexts. Influenced, softer, more indirect. It suggests there may be some effect, but not necessarily strong or direct. Cost savings are always reviewed to make sure quality and delivery are not influenced. This sounds more casual and is less common in audit or quality documentation. My recommendation for you in audit or customer presentations, use not impacted. It's professional, short, and globally recognized in the industry. Would you like me to give you a super short keyword version for costs, like ERP?
GPT, as a quality manager, cost is not the main agenda for me. So let's move on to the next one. Next agenda would be the most important agenda for me. I mean, as a quality manager, it's very important. Lessons learned. Column 9. Okay, it's your turn. Here you go.
Perfect choice. David, yes. Lessons learned is one of the most important agendas in audits and customer reviews because it shows whether your company grows from past problems instead of repeating them. Here's my auditor-style Q&A for lessons learned. Column 9. Questions 1. How does your company capture lessons learned from past issues, projects, or audits? 2. How do you share lessons learned across different projects, teams, or plants? 3. How do you ensure lessons learned are applied to new projects or processes? 4. Can you show evidence of lessons learned being included in PFMEA, control plan, or training? Easy supplier side answers. 1. Capture. We capture lessons learned from customer complaints, audits, and production issues. 2. Share. Lessons are shared in quality meetings and uploaded to our internal system. 3. Apply. Lessons are reviewed and applied to new PFMEAs, control plans, and work instructions. 4. Evidence. We can show updated PFMEA, control plan, and meeting minutes as evidence of lessons learned. In global automotive industry, auditors love to see not just that you fixed the problem, but that you prevented the same issue in future projects. Would you like me to also prepare a super short keyword version for lessons learned, like capture, share, apply, evidence, so you can easily repeat and memorize?
GPT, listen. You are right. In global automotive industry, auditors always love to see not just that I fixed the problem, but that I prevented the same issue in future. I prevented the same issue in future project. I mean, I have to, I have to avoid, I have to prevent recurrence of the same issue. This is very important. This is main purpose of lessons learned. In automotive industry, lessons learned part is really important for our R&D part, quality part, and production part. Do you agree with that?
Exactly, David. You got the essence perfectly. In the automotive industry, the main purpose of lessons learned is not just correction, fixing the past issue, but prevention, making sure the same problem never happens again. Auditors always check: 1, did you analyze the root cause? 2, did you share the lesson across R&D, logistics, production? 3, did you update PFMEA, control plan, or work instructions to reflect it? 4, do you have evidence that the lesson was applied in a new project? You're right. This is a recurrence prevention system, not just a problem-solving step. Would you like me to give you a one-line, strong statement you can use in front of auditors, like open quote? For us, lessons learned means preventing recurrence, not just correction. We capture the issue, share it across teams, and update PFMEA, control plan, and training so the same problem never comes back. Close quote. Do you want me to prepare that kind of power sentence for your presentation?
Okay, GPT, listen. So you mean for us, for all of us? I mean, for my company MCNX and automotive industry companies, lessons learned means preventing recurrence, not just correction. Preventing a recurrence, preventing issue recurrence, not just correction, not just corrective actions. We capture the issue, share it across teams, and update PFMEA control plan and training so the same problem never comes back. GPT, I have something to tell you. Few months ago, almost 8 months ago, I tried to manage our lessons learned in our company. However, I had to visit, uh, our Vietnam factory 4 times, since January to September, uh, to August. So I was really busy. So I assigned one of my part member to manage uh, lesson learned the file. I think he manages it very well. So I think he presented his plan to good plan to manage our lessons learned, our our company's lessons learned. He gathered a lot of lessons learned issues, and he presented in the very important meeting. Uh, Attendees are our top management executives. So maybe maybe if he finally if he finally planned, if he finally make the lessons learned plan for our company, it will work it will work very well after the final final presentation. I mean, he will make final report in maybe in October. I'm not sure, but maybe in October.
David, this is really good storytelling, and auditors will love it because you are showing that, one, you know the principle. Lessons learned means preventing recurrence, not just correction. Two, you applied it in your company, you assigned a partner, he collected issues, presented to top management. Three, you have a plan, final report, continuous improvement, 1-year cycle. You can make this into a clear audit statement like this. Open quote. In our company, lessons learned means preventing recurrence, not just correction. Earlier this year, I assigned one of my team members to manage our lessons learned system. He collected issues across projects and presented them to top management. Now we are building a company-wide plan and a final report will be prepared within this year. This ensures that our PFMEA control plans and training are always updated so the same issue never comes back. Close quote. That way you show principle plus evidence plan. Do you want me to also prepare a super short keyword version for your mouse memory, like prevent recurrence, assign partner, collected issues, top management presentation, final report plan? Would that help you in your speaking practice?
I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm sorry. Could you please share one more time? Could you please share one more time your last question for me, with me?
Of course, David. My last question for you was, do you want me to also prepare a super short keyword version for your mouse memory, like prevent recurrence, assigned partner, collected issues, top management presentation, final report plan? Would that help you in your speaking practice? Do you want me to repeat this keyword version again for you, slowly?
No. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm just wondering, what do you say about my short storytelling in my real life situation?
David, I think you're asking me what I think about your short script, your speaking practice passage about lessons learned. Here's my feedback. Clear key point. You emphasize that lessons learned is not just fixing problems, but preventing recurrence. That's the exact message auditors want to hear. Good real life example. You shared how you assigned a partner to manage lessons learned and present to top management. That makes your answer sound authentic and professional. Areas to polish. Your sentences are a bit long and sometimes repeat. In a real audit situation, short and confident sentences will sound stronger. For example, your script could be simplified like this. Lessons learned means preventing recurrence, not just correction. We capture issues, share them across teams, and update PFMEA, control plan, and training so the same problem never returns. Recently, we assigned a partner to collect lessons learned and present them to top management. This ensures our system improves continuously. Your original version shows passion and detail. My polished version is just shorter and easier to deliver under pressure. Would you like me to make a super short keyword version, like prevent recurrence, share, update PFMEA control plan?
So you mean your polished version would be lessons learned means preventing recurrence, not just correction. We capture issues, share them across teams, and update PFMEA control plan and training so the same problem never returns. Recently, we assigned a partner to collect lessons learned and present them to top management. This ensures our system improves continuously. However, I would like to focus on, I focused on, I assigned my part member, I assigned this job, this lesson learned job, this gaining lessons learned job to my partner member because I was busy. I had to visit Vietnam factory because of customer handling, customer managing, customer count because I had to work as a customer counterpart 4 times since January to October. I was really busy, so I assigned him to handle this lesson on the job for our company. And he finally made his report to the top management, and I believe that that final report will work very well.
David, I see what you mean. You want to tell the real story, not just the theory. That's great because auditors appreciate honesty and real life context. Here's a polished, but still natural version of what you just said. Lessons learned means preventing recurrence, not just correction. We capture issues, share them across teams, and update PFMEA, control plan, and training so the same problem never returns. In my case, I was busy supporting customer visits and acting as a counterpart, so I assigned this responsibility to my colleague. He managed the lessons learned process well and recently presented the final report to top management. I believe this report will strengthen our system going forward. This way, you explain the principle, prevent recurrence, show leadership, delegating when busy with customer tasks, give real evidence, colleagues' final report to top management. Do you want me to also make a super short keyword version like
No, 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 I don't have time. I have to go. I have a very important meeting uh, in this morning. I have to go. Bye for now. Take your time. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye for now.